Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm beyond excited to dive into today's topic because this one has the potential to completely transform the way you perceive life's challenges, victories, and everything in between. Everything happens for a reason. I know, this phrase may sound like one of those overused sayings you've heard a million times. But trust me, if you choose to truly understand it and embrace it, you will see just how powerful it really is. Today, we're going to explore why adopting this mindset is essential for your personal growth, how it can completely change your life, and why embracing it will make you stronger, more resilient, and more confident than you ever thought possible. But before we jump into all of that, I want to hear from you. Think back to a moment in your life when things went completely wrong. Maybe you lost your job, a relationship ended, or things just didn't go the way you had planned. Take a second to reflect on that moment, and let it sink in. Now, let me ask you this. Looking back, can you see how that moment was a stepping stone to something greater? Can you see how it led you to a place that ultimately turned out better than you could have ever imagined? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts because I truly believe everything happens for a reason, and when you understand this, you'll see that even the most difficult moments in life have profound meaning. 1. Trust the process. Everything that happens is part of your story. Let's start by discussing one of the most fundamental truths behind the idea that everything happens for a reason. Life doesn't always go the way we plan, and that can feel uncomfortable, even painful at times. But here's something I firmly believe: every challenge, every setback, every unexpected twist is actually part of the journey that's leading you to exactly where you're meant to be. Think about your life for a moment. Really think about it. There have been tough times, haven't there? Times when you felt lost, unsure of where you were headed, or as though the world was falling apart. But think about where you are now. Have those challenges made you stronger? Have they taught you something valuable? Have they made you more resilient? Here's a challenge. Think about one experience, just one, from your past that didn't go the way you wanted it to. Maybe it was a failure, a heartbreak, or something that you thought was going to be the end of the world. Now, reflect on how that event shaped you into the person you are today. It might not have felt good at the time, but I bet you've grown from it, haven't you? I bet that experience played a role in shaping you into the person you are now, and maybe it even pushed you towards something far better than you could have imagined. This is why I say everything happens for a reason. It's not just a nice phrase. It's a truth that your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. 2. Rejection is redirection. You're always being guided towards something better. Let's talk about rejection for a second. Rejection is never easy, right? Whether it's a job you didn't get, a relationship that didn't work out, or a goal that didn't pan out the way you thought it would, it stings. But here's the thing: rejection is actually redirection. I want you to think back to a time when you faced rejection or a setback. It might have hurt, and it probably made you feel frustrated or unworthy, but I want you to pause for a moment and consider this. What if that rejection wasn't the end? What if it was the universe guiding you to something better, something more aligned with who you're meant to become? Let me share a quick story with you. A few years ago, I applied for a huge opportunity, one that I truly believed would change everything. But guess what? I got rejected. It was a punch in the gut. I didn't know how to process it at first. But here's the kicker: that rejection led me to an entirely new path, one that eventually opened up even better opportunities, ones I couldn't have imagined at the time. When you experience rejection, it's not the universe telling you that you're not good enough. It's simply guiding you towards something that's in greater alignment with who you're becoming. Trust me on this. The no's in your life are pushing you toward a much better yes. So take a moment to think about a time when rejection led you to something greater. Can you see how that rejection turned out to be the best thing that ever happened to you? Share your story below. Your experience might inspire someone else who's facing rejection right now. 3. Life's detours are leading you to your destination. Sometimes, we get so caught up in following a rigid plan, don't we? We want everything to go exactly the way we envision it. We set our goals, write our to-do lists, and expect everything to fall into place perfectly. But here's the truth: life isn't linear. It's not about following a straight path to success. It's about the twists, turns, and detours that you don't expect, but that ultimately guide you to your destination. I want to ask you a question. Do you trust the detours in life? Think about it. When life pulls you in a direction you didn't plan, do you fight it or do you embrace it? The detours we resist are often the very things that lead us to our true purpose. Maybe you didn't get that job you wanted, but it pushed you to start your own business. Maybe that failed relationship opened your heart to a deeper, more meaningful connection. So when life doesn't go according to your plan, don't fight it. Embrace the journey. Trust the process, and remember that those detours are guiding you to something even more amazing than you ever could have imagined. 4. Letting go is part of the journey. Here's another important truth. You have to let go of what no longer serves you. Whether it's an old mindset, a toxic relationship, or even an unproductive habit, holding on to things that no longer serve your growth will only keep you stuck. Now, I know that letting go is hard. It's not easy. But sometimes, the things we lose are the very things that make room for something better. Think about your life right now. Are you holding on to anything that's keeping you from growing? Are there people, situations, or habits you need to let go of? I want you to think about this. What can you release right now to make room for something new? Comment below and share with us what you need to let go of in order to grow. 5. The unknown is your greatest opportunity for growth. And finally, I want to leave you with this thought. The unknown is your greatest opportunity for growth. We love certainty, right? We love knowing what's coming next, having a clear plan, and feeling in control. But let me tell you something. The real growth happens when you step into the unknown. Think about some of the most successful people you know. They didn't get to where they are by playing it safe. They took risks, embraced uncertainty, and learned from every mistake they made along the way. Now, think about yourself. What's the next step you're afraid to take? What's that leap of faith, that unknown, that could change everything for you? Right now, think about it. What's one area of your life where you need to embrace the unknown? What's one decision you need to make, even if you don't have all the answers yet? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're ready to step into. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you're feeling inspired to trust the process, embrace life's detours, and believe that everything happens for a reason. Life may not always make sense in the moment, but when you look back, you'll see how every step, every struggle, and every challenge led you to exactly where you are today. Remember, trust your journey, keep moving forward, because you are exactly where you need to be, and the best is yet to come. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, and don't forget to share this video with anyone who might need this reminder today. Until next time, believe that everything happens for a reason. Your journey is unfolding perfectly, just as it's meant to.